Hey everybody, it's been a long time and I've missed all of you. I've kept up a little bit on YouTube. I've just been really busy and not really online as much. I do use Facebook, so if you guys want to connect with me, let me know and I'll send you, or send me an email and tell me who you are and what your Facebook name is and I'll add you to my list. Let's see what's been going on. Well, the holidays. And mixed in with the holidays, there was a funeral. One of our relatives died, and we had to drive 15 hours. I can't remember. We went to the funeral, and it was a marathon trip because we left here. We left here on Saturday, which we drove all day, and we spent the night there. And then Sunday was the viewing, and then Monday morning was the funeral, and we headed right after the funeral, so we were on the road more than we actually were there. Sorry, excuse me. So anyway, oh, I see, I'm sorry, I'm off a little bit. There we go. So we had a lot going on. The last 3 weeks was kind of insane. But besides that, health-wise, I've been okay. I've had some ups and downs. I'm still not on medications. I'm still having inflammation and some eye troubles, but I deal with them. I know some people don't believe it, but for me, thinking positive and visualizing myself healing has worked for me. And I know it's worked for lots of other people. My thinking is that I've already tried the meds, the route, the roller coaster ride on the medications, and I'm just not interested in doing that again. I will if I need to, but things have to be pretty bad before I'll agree to take medications. Now, does that mean I'm not in pain and I'm not having inflammation and I'm not? No, it doesn't mean any. I'm still having some pain issues. Some days more than others. Now it seems to be more related to weather. It always has been related to weather, but I have some days where the pain is very little, but when the weather changes, the pain is horrible, to the point where it just, I can't turn my head, I can't lay down for very, it just hurts. So those days are days that I will focus on the healing thoughts and not think about, oh, I'm in pain and how miserable it is and how horrible it feels, and I don't go there anymore. I just won't go there. I'm not going to live the life of a sick person like I used to. In the past, when I hurt this bad, I'd go to the doctor and I'd, just keep going back until he gave me something to try to relieve the pain, and sadly nothing he ever gave me helped. The medications just never worked for me. All they did was give me side effects that made me feel worse. Now, there was a time where medications kept me alive. I will admit that. I was depressed, and I would never, ever suggest to someone they don't take their medication. But I am telling you right here that I'm off all medication and have been for a couple years now, and I'm stable. And like I said, I just won't go back until, I'm not going to say that, because if I say that, that means it'll happen. I will only go on medications if things turn badly, and they are not. I can tolerate this pain. I've been living with it for a long time, and my plan is to get rid of it completely, and that's what I'm working on daily. The eye issues, I've had swelling in my eyes, which, what do? They give you a steroid injection right into your eyeball, and I said no. And I think whoever's been watching my videos, you know that. I refused to let him do that the last time I went in. He said, well, you're not bleeding, but your eye's swollen, and that's causing distortion. Now, it happened again recently. It comes and goes. It's kind of a cycle. I haven't figured out the cycle, how often it happens, but it happened again recently, and instead of panicking and running to the doctor, I just waited it. I waited it out. I did the focusing on my eyes. I visualized a healthy eye. And I thought positive things like I can see clearly, and there's no distortion in my view, and it went away. It went away. Now, maybe that sounds crazy to some of you, but it works for me. Let's see. I'm trying to be quick because I'm limited on time. Other than that, let's see, my kids are okay, my husband's alright, things are okay. I mean, there's a little bit rough right now for my older two kids. She's thinking of, the one who got married is thinking of divorcing, and I know some of you know that was only a couple years ago. I think she got married 2 or 3 years ago. My son is having some struggles, financial struggles, and those things make me feel stressed because they're my kids, and I would like for them to be happy and comfortable, and right now they're not. But other than that, my younger ones are fine. We're still doing homeschooling. Let's see, what else? Okay, before I end this, excuse me, I wanted to say to the people that I've been corresponding with in private emails that I love you and that I am here for you. One of my subscribers recently got the diagnosis of lupus, and she's very scared and confused about some things, and I just hope that I can help you get through some of those fears. I know exactly how you feel. When I found out why I'd been sick for so long and I got the title, lupus, I started looking for information, and it totally freaked me out. I advise you don't do that. Not until you get a good grasp on you're going to heal and that you're not going to deteriorate from this point on. Excuse me, continue to make your videos and continue to live your life like you've been living it. And if you want to take the medications the doctor gave you, that's totally up to you. But I also encourage you to use meditation and positive affirmations and positive thinking to help you get through those rough times. It can be done, I promise. And if you have any questions, please, any of you, if you have any questions about what I'm doing or what I'm not doing, talk to me. You can send me email, you can send me video responses, and I will answer. My plan is now to make a weekly video. That's my plan right now. And I hope I can stick to it. Even if I don't make the videos, though, regularly I will be checking my email to make sure I can stay in touch with you guys. Okay, I think I'm running out of time. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.